And good afternoon. It is cruise day and we are going on the Disney Dream, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous ship. We're here in the terminal. We did just pass screening.
Yeah, it took a while. The COVID testing took a long time.
Yes, we are on the first Disney cruise that requires every single passenger to get tested at the port.
Took a while.
And it took about an hour for us to get our results. But we are here. We're in the terminal. We got the
happy green light, so we're good to sail.
Yes. They did change the terminal in here. You do now check in downstairs, and this is if you have any questions. And we're just waiting for our boarding group.
Only two more.
Only two more. And we have made it. We were waiting in the terminal probably 5 minutes or so before our number got called. Again, we were 2 numbers away. And now we are waiting to board.
Hi, I'm Dominique, and I'm here with Captain Mickey. And Captain Minnie. Minnie and Mickey have insisted on being the first to welcome you aboard the beautiful Disney Dream. We've missed you, and we can't tell you how wonderful it is to see families in our atrium. Families creating those lifelong memories together. Our shipboard family has been working tirelessly to make sure every detail has been taken care of so you can experience the magic that is Disney. Now, I think it's time to let that fun begin. Captains, take it away.
So after greeting Mickey and Minnie, they had us go to our muster drill. That was very quick, less than 5 minutes. And now we are in Animator's Palette eating lunch. We have an empanada. We got a fancy napkin here.
They're so cute.
They are very cute. Of course, you got bread. And then I just love this restaurant with all the different drawings all over. Just really pretty. And I love the chairs too. Let's see.
And the butter knife.
Oh yeah, and the butter knife. We actually have this butter knife that we bought on one of our cruises. You also got soup. It's a potato leek soup.
Yep, with some Irish soda bread.
Looks good. Mine looks okay. It's just a sandwich, but yours.
Oh man. Yeah, it's a roast beef sirloin with a double baked potato.
That looks so good.
Yeah, that's a hearty lunch.
That is a very, very hearty lunch. And we're closing out lunch with cheesecake. This looks delicious. And our stateroom is ready. They were ready around 2 o'clock. It is currently 2:30. And here we are at 8116. They do leave your key cards here. So you can open up the door when you arrive. Maybe.
Yep.
We got a veranda.
It's a big room.
Our bags are already here, which is really nice. The thing that I love about the cabin, we are silver, so you do get a gift depending on your status. So we are silver, so we get the backpack and the lanyards. If you're gold, I believe you get a backpack luggage tags right now. And of course, gold. But this stateroom is so giant, and that's what I love about the Disney rooms. Let's see. We were on the Magic the other...
Yeah, it was last month.
Yeah. Last month.
That was a fun time. It just goes to show like the difference between the cruise lines.
Yes.
Whereas if I was on the Carnival Magic like we were a couple weeks ago, I would always be like 7 drinks in. On the Disney ship, I've had nothing to drink.
Nothing to drink and a good meal. So here we are. It's really nice. One thing that I do love about the Disney staterooms, besides them being giant here, I love the fact that there are, let's see, 2 bathrooms. Where's the lights?
I have no idea.
I don't know where the lights are. One moment. Let's see. Oh, here they are. They're outside, obviously. We need the key card. We'll be back. Okay, we turned on the light. The thing that I do love is that they have a little mini tub and shower here with a sink. Well, someone can be getting ready in this room with the toilet. But overall, a very, very nice room. They do an open house in the kids club, so we don't have kids, but we are checking this out. No, well, maybe you do. There's Tinkerbell on the ceiling, and they have a room full of Toy Story with Woody, but the best is this area right here with Star Wars, and they have an R2-D2, which is amazing. So it is dark in here, but sadly, the screen is not working on the Mullion Falcon, but you can make noises like pulling a lever. So it's still cool, but a little disappointing.
Yeah, about as fun as the ride at Hollywood Studios.
About the fun as the ride at Hollywood Studios. Right outside the kids club is Peppy the King Prong door. He is 5'1", 4'8" and a half stateroom. And a half, because it's half of the door. I love the entrance to the Vibe Teen Club. It's very fascinating walking through. The buffet on the back of the ship is called Cabanas, and you love the welcome aboard cabanas, even though we just ate.
I got a steak, some prosciutto.
I have really good looking mozzarella. I'm not hungry since we ate not too long ago, but this is really good food as well. And of course, we got a couple of desserts since we split a dessert. We have raspberry cream.
Yeah.
And then chocolate marquis.
They also had the same cheesecake that was downstairs, that cookies and cream one that was really good. They had that up here at the buffet as well.
Delicious. And we are currently listening to our safety briefing outside on our veranda, watching the Carnival Magic get pulled away.
I do like the new hull design that Carnival has on their boats. I think it's really snazzy.
The front with the blue? Yes. Yeah. And you definitely hear their sail away party. That's a bumper thing on here. We don't get a sail away party.
No, we could hear the Carnival sail away party.
We do.
That boat looks quiet too. Like our boat's pretty quiet today here in the Disney Dream, but that one you can tell from the top deck. We were in the Carnival Magic 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
It's a good time. Their water slides are a lot of fun.
We have not said we are on a 4-night here on the Disney Dream. It is a double dip at Castaway Key?
Whatever.
I think it's Key. Castaway Key. It's a double dip anyways on their private island. And we're going to go see what other activities there are. Even the napkins has Halloween on the High Seas cruise. We're getting a beer here in the pub. It is really, really small little pub area that usually has, I think, a lot of activities. So we'll probably spend a lot of time in here, especially with how many beers on tap there is. So we are now in D Lounge, drinking our beer that we got from the pub, and we're here to play Disney Tunes Trivia.
Look at Mickey, he's on the ceiling.
Can you zoom out for that one? That Mickey's on the ceiling here. And I like the cruise paper. It's very fancy. Let's see how we do.
Goofy himself up here.
Goofy showed up for trivia.
We're going to turn in a few minutes.
For a picture, of course. It's socially distanced pictures. Look at Goofy. He's so cute.
He barely fits in the stage.
Yes. His hat definitely touches the ceiling there. We just got done with trivia. We did pretty good. We did 19 out of 30 points. The winner got 25 right. And you said the downfall
we didn't know enough about High School Musical, the trilogy.
Yes.
And that just doomed us.
That did doom us. You do need different generations. There was a lot of old school stuff, a lot of middle of the road, and a lot of recent.
Some stuff was hard too. Like they just played like the first couple seconds.
Mm-hmm.
No words.
You had to guess it. We are still in port. It is 6 o'clock now. But man, these chairs right here are super, super comfortable in the shade. We just sat here for 30 minutes drinking beer. It's comfortable. We are back in the pub of 687 And look at this giant screen and these comfy chairs we're sitting in. And it is happy hour. So this is what, about $4? $3.50 here. And coming up, we are going to play 80s music trivia. We are finally sailing. We started sailing at about 6:30, right before trivia started.
Which we came in, I think, dead last out of the 5 teams playing.
We did. We
and
were
I forgot
not.
Jungle Boy's theme song from AEW.
I know, and you were always saying, "Oh, there needs to be wrestling."
I know.
And so disappointed. But here we are, finally on our cruise. Look at that sunset. It's a really pretty sunset.
It's a pretty sailboat.
Yes. We came back to change, and our room has already been made up. We have the snail, and they now have Dove chocolates that they give
I'm down
out.
for some Dove chocolates.
The snail is pretty cute too. It's really early for room service. It's 7 o'clock with our dinner at 8:25. We are now in Evolution here, playing Generation Quest. Yeah, and they were playing Backstreet Boys, which I was not expecting that at all. So Generation Quest is adults versus children doing lip singing, dancing. It's really hilarious.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. I quite enjoyed that.
Dinner on night 1 is Enchanted Gardens. I love the chandeliers here in the Enchanted Garden. It's a very peaceful. And look at the napkin. And it is bread service. Look at how they do the dip. I think it's chickpea and garlic, I think. But it's really fancy the way that they did it.
Oh, God!
All about like your Disney friends you see.
It is main course time, and I got the chicken, which looks pretty decent here. And then you got
My second
prime
entree.
rib.
I'm gonna be so full.
Yes, this is. He ordered an entree for his appetizer, but that looks good.
Oh yeah.
It is dessert time, and I went with the signature dish. It is pecan tarts. I know he doesn't like this. But
No,
I
that
think,
looks not good to me at all.
I think it looks delicious. And then you went with an orange
Almond cake.
almond cake. We are back in the pub. It is happy hour time again. So we're drinking some beer. It is about to be trivia time. We're going to do movie quotes trivia.
And it's Monday Night Football time.
It is Monday Night Football. And we have a very nice little nook over here with comfy couch, and it's a very nice place. And those couches that we were sitting on earlier, they reclined. Who knew? So we are at District Lounge. They do give you little snacks while we're finishing our beer. And it's very peaceful in here. They do have a violinist playing. Right now it's movie scores. It's very nice. He's very, very talented. So it is breakfast here time, and something that did change here in Cabanas is that they do serve you. So you have to go down the line, tell them what you want, and they will get it for you. Throughout our cruise, they show 2 movies. Right now, it's the Shang-Chi and Jungle Cruise, and it varies between the theater and the movie theater. And right now, we're in the big theater right now, watching Shang-Chi. We just got done watching Shang-Chi, and the cool thing about a Disney ship is that they have all the newest movies. So if a Disney movie is premiering, most likely they will be showing it. So it's really cool that you can see the newest, latest movies for free here on the Disney ship. One of our traditions here is getting the ornament, the ship ornament, on any ships that we go on. But I do like how they have this bottled one. A ship in a bottle. It's really cool. Unfortunately, we already have the Disney Dream since we went on it in 2012, I think. But they have all different cruise line merchandise, including the dress that I love, that I really want to buy, that's sold at Disney World. One day I will own you. Donald is my favorite character, and this backpack of him is so adorable. We are on, again, the Halloween cruise. So the portholes on the lower floor are decorated as pumpkins, and each pumpkin has a different face, which I really, really like. And this, right now it's sea day today, and it's empty. Like, there is no one here.
Also, very calm seas. You can't even tell the ship's moving at all.
No, you cannot. We are barely feeling anything there. It's gorgeous outside though. For lunch, we decided to go to the main dining room. We're in Royal Palace. I got chicken fettuccine, and he went with a kid's meal.
It doesn't look like a kid's meal, though.
It does not look like a kid's meal. It was beef.
Like beef tenderloin medallions. There's a red wine sauce on top.
Of course, we got bread, and then paintings of princesses all over. And this is the dinner restaurant that we'll be at tonight. Dessert time, and we went to it with the same dessert.
Yeah, that chocolate hazelnut melting cake.
It looks delicious. It smells delicious. It probably is delicious. So far, we have not done so well at trivia, so we're going to try to maybe play again before we go into pink over here for our chocolate and liqueur tasting. We're here in the district lounge in the adult area. It's a very nice decor here with the lights on the wall. I'm really sad. We were doing very well on trivia. I think we got all the questions right so far, but now we have to go inside pink right now for liquor tasting. We're now inside pink, which is the champagne part, and they do different types of tasting. You reserve these through the Navigator app. This one I think is $37. It is a chocolate and liqueur tasting here. We just got out of the tasting.
It's very nice.
It was very interesting. They definitely had champagne, a wine, a port, and a whiskey.
Scotch whiskey.
Scotch whiskey.
A really expensive Scotch whiskey.
Yes.
$35 a shot if you want to buy it on the boat.
And you almost got a full shot, and
Yeah.
it's $32, I think.
$37
to do tasting.
So there's definitely value here.
Yes.
I mean, it's no Hershey's Chocolate Tour ride or Gatlinburg Moonshine tasting.
Yes. But overall, it was a good experience. You definitely learned. It was an hour experience in total, and I enjoyed it. It is a gorgeous day at sea here. We're here sitting on our balcony, drinking a beer over here. Can't feel this boat move at all. It is really, really gorgeous, and I love the open sea, how there's nothing around us. I do love the atrium here on the Disney Dream with Donald, again, one of my favorite characters. And then of course it's decorated for Halloween with all the pumpkins. You have a gorgeous chandelier. And then, because it is Halloween, we have this cool tree. I believe normally they do Halloween stories in front of this tree, but unfortunately that is not going on right now. But it's so elegant in the atrium. They do have a very fun game that you can play called Midship Detective Agency, and we're gonna try it out here on Sea Day.
I'm glad you're here, because we've got one doozy of a case.
We got our badge, our map, and we are headed to Deck 4 to find a painting. And they have their characters in their Halloween costumes. It's so adorable. Okay, back with the game.
Move your badge a bit closer towards the artwork.
There we go, back to the game. It was a really hard trivia, but we won. Granted, they gave the medals to everyone because it was a very small team. But we won. We got 11 out of 25 right. The next team got 9, I think, out of 11, or 25. So it was very hard. But yay. And of course, Minnie is in her Halloween costume right here as a witch. Our dinner is very late. So we're eating a second lunch, early dinner. I don't know what you want to call it. It's room service.
Snack. This is snack form.
It's snack. I got a sandwich that I wouldn't call snack. And you got chicken wings, and this smells amazing.
Yeah.
And then not on the menu, you can always order a Mickey's Premium Ice Cream Bar.
Which is nice, because they're like $5 in the theme parks.
Yeah, and they're free here. They melt probably pretty fast, though. One thing that I like here in the stateroom is that they have a Disney On Demand. It has animated films, Disney Nature, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney original movies that you can watch. Now, it is a little slow loading. It kind of runs like a, you know, we're in the 90s. Sometimes it's very slow to load, but there's so many different movie options that you can choose from, and you can sit in your stateroom eating like we are and picking a film to watch. Tonight we are seeing Beauty and the Beast. It is special here on the Disney Dream. I think it's the only ship that has Beauty and the Beast here. And I love this lantern effect. We just got out of Beauty and the Beast. It is only on the Disney Dream. And that is a really good show. It actually might be my favorite Disney ship performance. Actually, it might be my favorite Disney, like, cruise ship performance. It's really, really good. The effects and the scene changes. Puppets. Now, right now, because of everything, they're only doing 2 shows in the 4 days. Yeah. So Beauty and the Beast is shown twice in 2 days, or I should say, twice for 2 days. So 4 showings of Beauty and the Beast. Definitely check it out. For the Halloween cruise, they are also doing A Nightmare Before Christmas. We saw the sing-along yesterday. I didn't talk about it. It's weird because they didn't have actually a sing-along version. But they do show it. There was 2 showings of it, and definitely a picture background drop. I think they actually have the characters Jack and Sally as well. Before the film. We are back inside the D Lounge for the Inside Out game. I don't know what this is, but I do love the LED screens all around. And we'll see what kind of fun this game show brings. I love how they have like the control panel up here for the game show. Now what they did is they took 2 different families and they had them compete about core memories. They asked about a Disney character, facts about themselves, and it was a really fun time. Of course, with strangers being put on a spot, it's always a funny and good time. This one's for Zach. The violinist is playing Taylor Swift's tunes. And it's dinner time here, and we're here eating at the Royal Palace. This bread, brioche, is really, really tasty. Now the dip that comes with it is like an olive dip, and he definitely doesn't like it. He almost choked. But this bread, amazing. Main course time, I got a rack of lamb, and you got your favorite dish ever.
Yeah, Chateaubriand is one of my favorite things to eat.
I do love the small little details. This really reminds me of Aurora. I don't think it's supposed to be a certain princess, but it definitely reminds me of Aurora's crown. Here's my Grand Marnier souffle. You got a creme brulee. And as I've said before, when we're on a Halloween cruise, look how cute this spider dessert is. It's adorable. I wonder if that's strawberry or raspberry. Update. The spider is like a chocolate mousse, and it is raspberry. Oh.
Thank you.
They have a Halloween deck party. They do it a few times. 2 times, I think, one day, and then another day 2 times with different characters. with Minnie Mouse.
Oh my God, look at
Chippendale, Goofy, Pluto, and Donald, all in their little Halloween outfits. I absolutely love all the characters' costumes, Halloween costumes, so cute. And they play the Boo to You song. If you're curious, the reclining chairs are really, really comfortable. We're still in those chairs, so we're playing 90s trivia. And I did pretty well. I got 20.5 points out of 30. Not bad, considering I played by myself, as he slept in the reclining chair, drinking at Angry Orchard. We came back and there is a bat towel today, and we are currently watching The Muppets. And it is a wrap on day 2. Good morning on day 3. The nice thing about the cabin is I'm eating here, and he's sleeping over there. And we're here at Castaway here on day 3. You do get gorgeous views of the ship while you're walking to the beach. I love that the Disney ships all have a different back on it. So this one, of course, is Sorcerer Mickey. You have Goofy on one, Donald on one, and Dumbo on the Fantasy. And here's some of the gorgeous views of your ship that you get, all on the pathway. They do have a tram. We're walking today. It's a very hot day. I'm looking forward to the water.
Look at the water, looks beautiful.
It does. And here comes a tram that passes us over the bridge. It is a little bit of a walk. It's probably about a 5 to 10 minute walk, depending on how fast and slow you go, from the ship to the family beach. Someone slept in too long.
That someone was me. I was really tired.
So we missed some characters. They do usually have characters right here. Hopefully we'll see them, because I think this is an adorable little spot. Though it would be very hot. Very, very hot. You can definitely tell we are on a very, very limited capacity boat right now. A rumor is they're letting 60% on, but we are only 25% capacity is what we were told. And it shows, as this is the family beach. We're probably gonna come back here tomorrow to snorkel, but we want to do see how busy it is. We stopped in the shade.
Oh no!
Oh no! I did a better shot than that one. Playing a little sports. As it is a long walk, and it's very hot outside today. Oh, you got one! After walking for about 20 minutes, we did stop and video things for someone's website. Yeah. We're finally at the Heads Up Bar. This is probably one of the most gorgeous places that you get a view of the ship. They do, of course, do weddings here. I know one person that got married here, or 4 people that got married here. Yeah, very, very popular wedding area. But look at this gorgeous view of the ship. You got the family beach right over here. And here's a photo. We always take a photo here. Every time that we come to Castaway, we take a photo. So we got a calm cooler here at the Heads Up Bar. It is a frozen drink. It is delicious, especially in this heat. And again, I recommend coming to this bar just for the view. It is swimming time.
Molly's favorite thing in the world, water slides.
Oh yes, into the ocean. But it's too hot. I'm gonna do it. Actually, there's a giant line down the stairs.
Let's go to the bar instead.
We're going to the bar. We are now on the tram to the adult area, but this is why we said take the tram, because it's really, really hot walk. We have made it to Serenity Bay, the adult only area. I'm curious of how busy this area will be. we came to the next bar and got a beer. It is really weird. It is busier here on the adult beach than it is the family beach. It might be because the adult beach is smaller, so you feel more crowds. But it's very odd. But very, very peaceful here at Cerner Bay. We just finished beer 1. We drank it in the ocean. And I forgot how shallow this ocean is. It's very, very shallow water. We had to go all the way out to that buoy. We were like the farthest ones out. And the water was still probably only 4.5 feet deep. Very shallow. Now applying more sunscreen and getting another beer for the water. So here we are at lunch, and they do serve you just like on the ship here. And we'll see what we get. And it is lunchtime here at Serenity Bay. I got a hot dog, ribs, a brisket sandwich, potato salad. You got a steak.
The ribs are tasty.
And then we got sodas. Out here. We have been on a lot of ships. I think this is 34 ships.
Yep, 34, 35.
And I say this is the best lunch food on the island that there is. Now, the snacks on Royal probably better with the mozzarella sticks, but this food quality is really, really good.
Nice.
Around the food area, they have wires, and I'm guessing it's to keep birds out. However, it is open air. So maybe
Birds got smart at it.
I was going to say maybe the dumb birds are kept out, but I don't understand. We are now headed back to the ship as we are very hot, and we have another day here at Coco Cay.
Coco Cay! I can't wait to go on the water slides.
Castaway Key! I forgot where we are. And I only have 2 beers today. Maybe
It's
that's
not that giant pool.
We are back on the ship. They're watching Princess and the Frog, which I love how they always play a movie on the funnel vision. And it is time for the aquaduck. I love this slide. It's probably one of my favorite slides on a ship. And now it's time to hang out at Satellite Pool. Here it is an adult only pool where you can sit on the backside of water. After swimming a little bit in the adult area, we went to the Cove Cafe and picked up a snack. This is a chocolate pillow.
Yeah, chocolate pillow Danish.
Looks good. We are now doing another tasting. This time it is our martini tasting here. It is, I believe, $25 per person. But right now they don't have the Sky Lounge open, which is kind of sad because I love this bar. It's only opening for some of the tastings. The skyline changed to Paris and we finished our martini tasting. We got 5 different martinis. They were really good. We actually got 6 because we answered the question correctly. But overall, a really good time. Disney is really good with their signage. However, if you don't know which way is forwards and which way is aft, you can always tell by the carpet. If the earth is right side up, you're going forwards. Forwards. We are now sailing away from Castaway. You hear an odd noise. I thought that was the horn. It's definitely not the horn, but we're sailing away. We'll be back tomorrow as a double dip here at Castaway Key. Right after we started sailing, we had an announcement that was made over the intercom that actually went into the room that never happens. And they were saying that the showtime today did get changed. Today was supposed to be another showing of Beauty and the Beast that we saw yesterday, but it switched to the other showing, Believe, due to technical difficulties. We had plans today with Paolo, and we were going to go see Jungle Cruise. So we contacted guest relations, and they were able to sort out our activity list, and they were able to change our Apollo time, so that's great. That's a really good service. It's all done through the app on the Navigation Disney Cruise Line app. So it was really nice of them. They got back in a timely manner and they were able to help us. And we are back at Midship Detective Agency. Oh, that's hard to do with the phone.
We can't see through that window. Good thing you're in squeegee mode. You know what to do. Hey, Goofy, is that a painting?
Looks like a painting. We found a painting. I think we found our villain. There's all the paintings.
Turn out the lights! Huh? It's Jafar!
Pull the lever, now!
Even on these modified cruises, they do still have Pirate Night. They do everything in the dining room. There is no main show. There's new fireworks. But you have the characters dressed up as their parents. Yeah, the pirate character. Look at Minnie and Mickey. And they did have Donald up here earlier. I think Donald might have wandered away. But it's pretty cute. Another day, another trivia. This one's Villain's Quote trivia. Tonight, we are dining at Palo, which is the adult-only upcharge dining room. Appetizer time, and you got the gnocchi. I got a giant slice of buffalo mozzarella. We have bread. We ordered a bottle of champagne. And I do have to say, this view over here, you can barely see it because of the glare, but it's a gorgeous view of the ocean. Main course is here, and you got a beef tenderloin, and I got rack of lamb. And now, if you're curious, the restaurant is full and it is dark outside. And finally, dessert. You got the
Amaretto souffle.
yes, and I also got a souffle. It is the chocolate souffle over here. We are done with Palo, and more I think about it, that lamb I had was probably my favorite thing that I've had on any cruise line.
Oh, it was so
It was
good.
so good. And again, today was supposed to be our down day, and we weren't supposed to have any plans this evening, but they changed what show today is, so we are going to Believe. We just got out of Believe, and it was an okay show. After Beauty and the Beast, it's very hard to beat that one, and I felt like it was very stuck in the 90s. I wish it was more updated, had some Frozen or Moana or some newer stuff instead of Aladdin or very classic 90s.
Also, the screen might have been broken.
Oh,
And
yes.
that's why Beauty and the Beast might not have been happening.
Oh,
It would
100%.
also hurt this show.
Yes, that would also hurt the show as well. I mean, I did cry. Not as much as I do with Dreams, but we came back to our stateroom and found, I don't know what he's supposed to be, but I love, because it's Pirate Night today, the eyes are the chocolate coins. That's awesome. It is Pirate Night, and though they are not doing the pirate show, they do still have fireworks. It's about a minute or two show. So we're up here on the top deck, waiting for those to start. Do have a dance party after the fireworks here. Looking down. Hosted by the cruise activity group, cast members, I should say. And now it is a before bedtime snack, and there's not many options. There's a pizza and room service. So here we are with Luigi's Pizza, I think it's called.
Yeah, Disney Cruise Line does a lot of things well. Pizza is not one of them.
No. Good morning. So we are day 4, our last full day here on the ship, and we're just exploring right now, and I had no idea you could drive a boat with this little steering wheel. You can control where it goes, you can control the speed. There it goes. Oh. Wah, wah, wah. This morning we're back at Castaway. We are spending the morning here on the boat because we have mixology at noon. Now we did mess up. We accidentally booked ourselves on 2 different mixology classes. Who knew there was 2 today? But guest service was able to straighten that out. So we're just hanging around the boat, and hopefully later today we'll get off the ship. And now, time for a game of mini golf. Usually I'm not good at mini golf. We'll see how I do today. I love how there's a goofy stance of where you start and a max.
Hole in one.
Hole in one. I'm not gonna beat that. I was up by 3. I got this shot in 2. Oh, that's a tough spot right there. So now he's up by 2.
For the win.
For the win. And just so you are aware, the ball does not come back. Since it's a million degrees outside, I went with some ice cream. It is strawberry and banana ice cream. They all have so many different flavors. And we are back at the Skyline Bar for mixology. We just got done with mixology, and you really do get your bang for your buck. I think it was $25. We got 5 different drinks.
Mini drinks. Some of them full size.
Some full size. And then because we weren't at a full tasting, they did have extras. So I had a total of 7. You had a total of 6, but one of them was very large. Full size Mai Tai. And now we are eating here at Cabanas, eating lunch here. You got your chicken tenders that you've been craving, and I got a full plate of meats. Besides traditional dinner, I don't think we've had many desserts here.
But the dessert selection is really, really nice.
Oh yeah, these look delicious. It's a what?
Amaretto cheesecake. It combines 2 things I like into one thing I'll probably definitely like.
I hope so. It looks really, really good. Look at this chocolate roll. Hazelnut. And it's Max in all his glory and his shoes. Thanks, Max.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. We have decided not to go on the island, but we are going on the aquaduct again because who doesn't love this slide? And maybe watching a movie or 2 here. I just love the aqueduct, and it's a good time. After some swim time, it is now movie time. We are watching The Jungle Cruise in the theater. Another game show. This one's kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where you get 5 questions. They go from easiest to hardest. You have 2 different options. Eliminate 2 answers or ask the audience. You have Daisy all dressed up in her nautical gear.
The first time we've seen Daisy.
The first time, yes. And then below, we have Sailor Donald.
That is an adorable Donald outfit.
I mean, Donald himself is adorable. Happy hour time here in Pink Lounge. It's the wine and champagne bar. And the cool thing is that pink elephant pops up from the wall. Maybe I'll catch him in a second. And there he is, right there. You can't make him out very well, but he disappeared from that bubble. Our original plan was to do trivia in the pub. However, that was full, so we came up here for the antipasta in the Cove Cafe.
Yeah.
We have some cheeses, some breadsticks, and the good news is they gave a beer.
Yeah, that's, even though happy hour was full in the pub, they still gave me the happy hour pricing on the beer, and somebody ran in and got it.
And I'm still drinking my drink from Pink. We just did another trivia. It was another Disney Tunes. We didn't do so well, but it was the busiest that we've probably seen any trivia or any type of
We're
game.
not a perfect story. We can't be perfect.
No, we cannot. And tonight, of course, we're in Animator's Palette, probably like the most famous dining room on a Disney ship. This is probably my favorite appetizers of any of the Disney restaurants.
The pasta persettis.
And then your classic potato soup. Main course is served. You got a beef tenderloin.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And then I got a pork chop,
That's a big
which
meal.
is massive. The last final dessert of the cruise is...
That's assuming I don't order some room service later.
That is true. Oreo cheesecake and lemon ice tart
Lemon pie.
pie. We watched another game show, Family Time game show. This is kind of like a love and marriage type, but with a parent and a child. Chip and Dale showed up to our game show. That was one of my favorite things I've seen. They had a dance off here.
Those cute little chubby cheeks. All right, we have maybe one. If you want any more selfies, please feel free.
We just got out of an adult-only game show called Snippets. They played a very small sound clip of a movie or TV show, and whoever guessed first got a sticker. We ended the night at karaoke. It was adult karaoke. And who would have guessed what song they sang?
Yeah, somebody saying Earl had to die.
It's one of my favorite songs, so of course...
Yeah, brought it back to a much cheaper vacation to Gatlinburg, Tennessee we take about twice a year.
Oh, yes. I don't know which one was my favorite thing that happened today. That Chip and Dale dance-off.
Oh.
Or Earl had to die.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
But I'm going to eat this chocolate and then go to bed. Before we leave the ship, you are invited for breakfast at the same dining location that you ate at previously. So we are having a meal before we leave in the lovely Animator's Palette with my omelet.